Manisha Priyam, I'll bring you in all of this. Do you think from here on, because it's an election year, it's a big year, 2023, will the opposition, for somebody as a political analyst, be able to pin, what is going down with the Adani enterprise on the shoulders of the government as its own inadequacy and failing? Do you think it would be possible?
No, I mean, it will take time. It's not so easy to just say that, this is because of the government. This is definitely at this point of time, Mr. Adani. And, if the opposition wants to take it to the home and say that this is something that the government is responsible for, they will have to join the dots also. The JPC, for example, will be a great weapon both for the government and for the opposition. And what is required is greater probity. Now, the most important point at this point of time is we cannot dismiss this by saying that this is not the Hindenburg moment of the Indian stock market. This is the Adani moment of the Indian stock market. The issue about what is it that went on because of which high net worth individuals step in to buy.
But Ms. Priyam, the opposition is trying to make this more about Mr. Modi and less about Mr. Adani and his enterprise.
So what should the opposition do? No. That you cannot say. At this point of time, the opposition cannot be told that don't make it about this one or that one. The opposition will have a political weapon with which they will ask questions, but the fact is that between this politicking, the citizens tend to benefit. I want to know just one thing. When is it that high net worth individuals bailed out an issue of this proportion last time in the stock market? Hindenburg was not buying it, in the Indian stock market. It was the high net worth individuals who were operating here. What happened? That the next day this had to be withdrawn. So I think these are issues that are weighing very heavy on the minds of the citizens. Citizens don't understand the ways in which they can stand to lose. Overnight their assets can be wiped out. These are genuine worries. Remember, we are a country which is still an aspiring nation. All of us are not high net worth individuals. We've taken an entire lifetime to have small savings put in the State Bank of India or in the LIC. A lot of us retire at the age of 60 or 65 and then only have these assets to look forward to in life and in death. So at this point of time, I know that there should be no panic. RBI has stepped in, SEBI has stepped in, Finance Ministry has stepped in, but why not the Parliament step in? These are all our chosen representatives. It's not as if the government is the authorized representative.
While we wait for
and
Mr.
the
Parekh,
opposition parties are illegal representatives.
Mr. Mahajan, I'll bring you in. Where the concerns, where we are talking about public money at risk is concerned, and I'll bring you in. In terms of exposure to the Adani Group, the SBI stands at 27,000 crore, sir. The LIC at 36,000, nearly 500 crore. The PNB at 7,000 crore. So if you do look at these numbers, one would worry. Mr. Mahajan, the question's for you.
Yeah. Okay. I'm equally worried. But the issue at hand is that if such kind of allegations are allowed, and if you allow these things, that next time they will have short selling in Ambani's shares, and then they will have short selling in Tata's shares, and things will go on. So the issue is that we must understand what are the allegations, and these allegations must be looked into. And therefore, it is not about this thing. And Parliament is in Indian institutions and Indian law, in legal agencies. Everybody must look into this. I'm not saying anything against it. What I'm saying is that this is an issue of the national interest. And if these things, when a company which is not allowed to publish reports in US, they were not allowed to continue their publication of report in India when that issue came with ABEX. What I'm asking is that these kinds of allegations have to be looked into, but not that before looking into the allegations we can say that Adani is bad, the Indian growth story is no longer there. What I'm saying is that these issues must be looked into, and all the institutions, and we have a robust legal system, robust institutions, and we must have faith in them. That's all.
All right, okay. Closing comments, Supriya.
So exactly the point I have been making. I think the credibility of RBI, SEBI, SFIO, ROC, ED, I think all their credibility is at stake. They are globally renowned institutions. They have kept us in good stead. They should not be held back from launching a full probe into this Adani mess, because this is getting India disrepute. We've never had a group or a company.
But Mr. Nir, it's already, the Adani enterprise is already on the watch list of the SEBI. The RBI has come in and tried to allay fears today.
Is that enough? Do you think that's enough? This is the 10th day of the carnage. You really think that's enough? There was a complaint about round-tripping and shell companies in July 2021. Where is that report? You think all of this is enough? What fundamentals have loans been given on? Is that enough what the RBI wants exposure on? I mean, let's get real.
All right, okay, with that,
This is a full-blown
Okay, I'm sure it's not the last that we're going to be hearing of it, especially where Parliament is concerned. All right, okay. I appreciate all of you for joining us. We seem to have lost Mr. Parekh, but that's all the time that we have for now. Trust India Today to get you the latest as it develops. Right now, with what we're looking at, 4 of the stocks of the Adani enterprise has actually closed in the green. Well, does one swallow make a summer? Many would say we need to wait and watch when it comes down to recovery or Adani enterprise, the worst of it being over. Trust us to keep you updated.